Hi. Slogan. It's fuck. What time is it? It's like 11:40 at night. Just got out of work. Can't show up today, unfortunately. So I'm doing it from here. The microphone's probably I'm turning the fan off in there. All right, there we go. So my presentation is about the Titanic, or was it? Okay, I'm Logan Jessup, by the way. So what is the Titanic? So the Titanic was a movie filmed in 1997 featuring famous actors such as Leonardo DiCaprio and one of the blue people from the movie Avatar, not like The Last Airbender. So that was like right there is that's the movie cover for Titanic, which not even possible because it didn't even have cameras back then. All right, I'm too funny. So was it Titanic? The Titanic launched in the year of 1912, attempting to reach New York City. I don't know if you can see my mouse, but that big circle right there, that is where the Titanic sunk. Yeah. And this is Leonardo DiCaprio, and I don't know her name because she's not Leonardo DiCaprio. All right, so World War I's effect on the economy. So World War One had lots of upsides and downsides, right? Like some downsides were so many people died for such an unnecessary war that happened, right? Like no one needed. Let me adjust the camera. No one needed a World War One to happen, right? Like it's such a useless war where millions of people unnecessarily died for some purpose that served no greater value to it. Don't correct me. And it's just a general loss of money and resources. Like cities had to be rebuilt. No, wrong way. Cities had to be rebuilt. Just planes got blown up in the sky. That was pretty fucking cool, though. It's just like, fuck. All right, sorry, I'm tired. But there's also upsides. So you might notice the U.S. Nothing happened in the U.S. during World War One. So the U.S. had plenty of resources to trade with other European nations that were crumbled like a crumbled like a crumbled cookie, and this also spread up America's industrial production, leading to the Roaring '20s, which unfortunately led to a fall in the '40s. Yeah, bad, I know. That's just a picture of people. I shouldn't be pointing of people in World War One. Soldiers. I don't know who they are though. It could be from look French. That guy's mustaches. All right. So why the Titanic? Titanic is one of the most important vessels to have been released maybe in the history of ever. And America needed a tragedy to bring itself together. Know what you're thinking? No, it doesn't. When has America not needed a tragedy to bring itself together? All right, let's think about it. It started off with the war, the Revolutionary War, then the Civil War, the War of 1812. I forgot which happened first. World War One, World War Two, the space race against the Soviet Union, 9/11, right? All things that brought America together. And now the current hatred for Russia, and depending on who you stand for, Israel or Palestine. Probably thinking other countries don't need it. America is the size of 11 major European countries. 11 of them. You can count if you want, because I don't want to count. I'm tired. So America needs something to hold America as America to make sure the movie Civil War doesn't happen. Which is it's not even California and Texas, really. That's not going to happen. Hate each other. It's it's like the north side of a magnet and another north. That's a bad example. It's like two people that don't like each other coming together. Did it work? So, back to this other idea of needing a tragedy. I don't know why I titled it "Did it work?" It obviously did. So America came together to stop a greater evil of the corporation White Star Line, which was the biggest company for producing shit like steamboats, and now they're out of business because of the Titanic. You know who makes the cruise vessels now? Not them, the government. And it brought America together to fight off a bigger evil, right? Let's dig deeper into this. 9/11, right? George Bush, he needed America to fight an evil, but this is kind of a different example though, so because oil was kind of a big motive for that one, but this one was just to make sure the people all stayed together. But there was actually a pretty big boost in the industry. This is the best graph I could find. You can see the red is 1912 and the blue is 2022. So it's just a bit more flax being, or 2012, I'm sorry. But there's just a bit more flax being produced now than before. Which I don't know what flax is. Let's look it up. See, flax is a flowering plant. A flowering plant. What does this mean? Linum? Who's ever heard of that before? I haven't. Linum is a flax. Oh, that's fucking awesome, dude. Alright. Anyways, yeah, so I think everyone knows what wheat, corn, I don't have to look. Ocean Gate, what was the real purpose? Let's first get a background for those of you who were born, I guess this year. Last year, I guess. The Ocean Gate was a submarine. Holy shit. The Ocean Gate is a company with a submarine called the Titan. The Titan was this pretty small submarine. Paid millions of dollars. Turn the brightness. People paid millions of dollars to go in, to go underneath the water and see the Titanic. Or did they? Maybe that wasn't the real purpose. Maybe the purpose was for these billionaires to die. Maybe Ocean Gate, how are they still up after this massive tragedy? How are they planning on doing this again and sending more millionaires in the water? Why? Because it's funded by the government to kill millionaires who are against their government plan. Billionaires even, against their government plan. You know who's invited to go on Ocean Gate? On Titan? Mr. Beast. Why does the government hate him? Because he's given food to the poor. We all know, government, I didn't spell that right, anti-poor. Look, food assistance, housing assistance, and family tax credit. But maybe there's a different purpose. Maybe not believe in that, right? Which, if you don't, it's whatever. I don't care. They claim to be looking for the Titanic. Maybe they were looking for something else. A bomb? Let's say this is an iceberg. This is a ship. Alright, what would happen? First, the ship, any fucking normal person would go around the iceberg. But the Titanic decided, let's go straight fucking through it. Alright, and who wins? This giant fucking piece of ice. It's like fucking big. It's huge, dude. It's like, it's massive. Alright, it's gotta be like at least like bigger than that. Alright, anyways, who wins? This huge fucking iceberg or some like little mealy ship? Alright, obviously the fucking iceberg is gonna win. Alright, but let's say it was to hit like this. Do you think it would instead crack at the front instead of fucking cracking from the side? Doesn't that just make more sense? To any of you who fucking say, oh, they hit it from the side, how does hitting it like fucking this, how does that fucking do that, alright? How does that happen? It doesn't. It doesn't fucking happen. I'm sorry for it doesn't happen, okay? They hit the iceberg intentionally. They wanted to hit the iceberg, and then a bomb, right in the middle of the ship, right there, a bomb exploded, which then cracked the ship. I'm not going to break my arm for this, we're going to use my hand. Which then cracked the ship in half, and it sunk, like this, because it exploded from here. That went down. This is real stuff, by the way. In conclusion, the Titanic was sent out for the sole purposes. Oh, I forgot. Wrong way. I forgot to mention one thing. If this is still on, I just want to good job for that. Good job for listening. If this is still on, text me the word vent cartridge. Fentanyl cartridge. They only one per. I don't want to get like a million texts saying fent cartridge. Just don't even fucking text me C-Dog. Look at this fucking thing. Ruff, ruff. Anyways, so didn't see it. This is what it looks like. It's a pretty fucking cool thing if you ask me. All right. Anyways, who was on Titanic? But a bunch of bougie billionaires. All right, who were against some government program. Sound familiar, doesn't it? Ocean Gate. In case you didn't hear me, I said Ocean Gate. I kind of whispered it. So they were against the Federal Reserve, actually. Yeah. So, and they were some of America's richest. And they were against the Federal Reserve. Don't know why. I don't really care about that. And then suddenly they're on a ship that sunk. All of them at once. Doesn't just happen. So in conclusion, Titanic was sent out to bring everybody together and to stop a greater evil. It's just a big corporation. And also to kill a bunch of billionaires for something that they didn't need to die for. Here's some of my sources. They don't work because I made them up. I'm sorry if this is like longer than most of them. This is just a topic I'm pretty passionate about. I'm also sorry there's like not much going on most of these slides. It's just a topic I'm very passionate about. I'm not. I lied. I have to work tomorrow, which kind of sucks. That's why I'm not here. In 2 minutes it'll be today. Isn't that fucking crazy? It's like today is tomorrow. Okay, I'm sorry I couldn't make it though. See you guys. Oh, I thought I wasn't recording for a second. I've actually just lost it.